Well, this video never gets old. Hundreds of baby turtles scurrying to the sea to start their new lives. We are in the middle of nesting season, but what does that mean exactly, and how can we help our cute little friends? Well, here to answer all of our sea turtle questions is Catherine from the Mote Aquarium. So welcome back to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me. We're always excited to talk about sea turtles.
I know, so they're just so cute. So can we talk about just the species in general and tell us a little bit about why they are in danger sometimes?
Yeah, so basically in the Gulf we have several different species of sea turtles, and all of them are endangered and they're threatened. And so the most common sea turtles we see in the Gulf are loggerheads and green turtles, but we also have leatherbacks and Kemp Ridley turtles.
Okay, so living in this area, most of us have heard by now about nesting season. So what exactly is that? What do we need to know as someone who likes to go to the beach?
That is a great question. We love when people ask that because it means they're interested in protecting our sea turtle friends.
Yes.
Sea turtle nesting season runs officially from May 1st to October 31st, but we usually see that first nest of the season in mid-April. What's helpful is that Mote actually has a sea turtle patrol run by our Sea Turtle Conservation and Research Program, which monitors 35 miles of beaches from Longboat Key to Venice every single year during that several-month span during sea turtle nesting season. And during that time, when we're monitoring the beaches each day, we are looking for signs of sea turtle nests. And so we look for patterns in the sand in order to identify those nests, and then we stake them off with these stakes and flags and our famous yellow tape to show people that there's a nest here and that they should give the nest a little bit of space. And you know, you asked how can we help, and that is such a great question. And the best thing you can do is just give them a little bit of space. If you see a nesting turtle, which is rare because it happens at night, you know, make sure to keep a healthy distance from them. When you're on the beach during the day, take anything with you that you brought to the beach. If you brought furniture, take it with you. If you made any sandcastles, make sure to pat them down. If you dug any holes, make sure to fill them in. We just want to decrease those obstacles for potential hatchlings and then also nesting mothers. In addition, if you live near the beach, it's really helpful if you turn off your lights at night so that the turtles don't get disoriented, or if you just close those blinds. And in addition, just spread the word. I mean, we love educating people. We love making sure people are aware that we do have these amazing creatures on our beaches and making sure people give them the respect that they need.
Oh, they are so cute. Okay, so the reason that we want to do all those things like fill in the holes that we dug in the sand is because at night, they come to lay their eggs, right? Am I saying that right? Is that what happens?
You are absolutely correct.
I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Yes, they lay nests at night, and so the nesting mother will come up and crawl sort of towards the end of the beach, and she'll lay a nest, and then she'll crawl back into the ocean. And some weeks later, those eggs will hatch, and we'll see the hatchlings go into the sea.
Right, and so we want to make sure that we don't have our lights on in our houses or condos if we're visiting the beach, because they may get confused and go towards that instead of going towards the water.
You have it. You should have my job.
See, you think I grew up here or something. I did. So it's important, but you know, some people may have just moved here and they may not realize that.
Yeah, 100%. And so, I mean, it's helpful to just look out for those stakes, and then we have helpful signs as well, and you can read on the signs what we're doing here, and sometimes it's confusing when you just see random stakes and like a square on the beach that kind of, you know, pieces off a random area. So it's always helpful to ask questions, Google. We have our Sea Turtle Patrol out there every single day, and they are incredibly friendly and love educating people on the beach and also getting involved. If you ever want to volunteer with our Sea Turtle Patrol, we absolutely welcome volunteers all year long.
Perfect. And I know that your conservation efforts seem to be working because we have been seeing a lot of nests this year, which is a good sign, right?
Yes, we are in our 45th year of monitoring sea turtle nests, which is just incredible. And we actually recently released a 40-year study of our conservation efforts over time, and we are seeing more nests in the last 3 years specifically than we ever have before, which just really shows that what we're doing is working, and what you all are doing is working as well.
Well, that's amazing. Well, thank you for spreading the word. Really appreciate it, and thanks for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, and if you want to find out more information on what is happening there at Mote, just head to their website, mote.org.